Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media in association with Well Ice Therapy. Up in Ricky Hatton's gym, got one of his prospects, Jack Murphy. Very nice to see a young man and a good training session.
Yeah, last hard session done a camp. Good to have you down at the gym, getting a few clips for us and that. But yeah, all the hard work's done now. I've had a tough training camp for this one. It's just been me and Chloe really in the gym, so it's been quite, one-to-one. But yeah, been tough sessions, but it'll be worth it come next week.
Listen, you're fighting next week, next Saturday, I believe, over in Bolton on a VIP card, and you've got a tough opponent, haven't you?
Yeah, boxing a lad from Sheffield, Carl, so it'll be a good fight for me. That's what I'm in boxing for. I don't diet for weeks on end and train hard every day just to fight easy opponents and that. I want to test myself as well and show how good I am, because if you're beating someone like Carl easily, then do you know what I mean, you're doing something right. So
your first fight, your debut, was against John Spencer, and you nearly floored him, didn't you?
Yeah, I had him down in the fourth, but he managed to hold on, didn't he, and went the distance.
We spoke to him, we were with him a little while ago, and he said you were one of the hardest punchers. He said he had to run around the ring that last 30 seconds.
Yeah, well, it's a different challenge, that, because for the last 4 or 5 years of my amateurs, I was just boxing, top level kids. But them journeymen, they're tough, aren't they? So it's something else you've got to adapt to, so it's good for you learning that.
Well, this fight on Saturday, I think this guy's quite game. He's got a record that, says he's not a pushover, and, it's just going to be a tough ask for you. Is it 6 rounds, or is it still 4?
4 rounds, this. My third fight, so probably might be my last one, or I might have one more 4-rounder and then jump up to the 6s after that.
We see you today in the ring with Ricky Hatton, and he's been giving you some really good advice about fighting up close. He was mentioning the times when he fought Mayweather and it was all about the inside. Not that he was allowed to fight inside, but he's been giving you some amazing information, hasn't he?
Yeah, well, me and Ricky are different styles. Ricky was a pressure fighter, but he can teach me what he didn't like people doing to him. The little steps around and different pace of the jabs and stuff like that. So even though we're not the same style, he doesn't try and coach me like he used to fight. He just uses my best attributes, and it works on everything, but yeah.
Well, you certainly made a very good start to your career, and like you say, third fight, and this has been a little bit longer time coming, but you're really looking forward to this, and you're always very well supported, aren't you?
Yeah, it'll be another good turnout on Saturday. I appreciate everyone that comes out to get a ticket, because even though to them it's just them buying a ticket, but as a group collectively, you can see on the night, how much support you get. And that's what you need, isn't it, when you're starting out? So.
Well, listen, you've got a busy gym. Like you said, there's only a couple in at the moment, but Collie Watson's just got her European title fight, and she's in fine form at the moment as well.
Yeah, that's in November, I think. But she's in the gym now already, started camp, so by the time November comes, she should be flying.
She's flying now, to be fair. She looks awesome, doesn't she? And of course, Rick's got a couple of things coming up. And you were at his documentary premiere the other week, and it's an amazing piece of photography and cinematography, because it really does sort of get you in the heartstrings, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think everyone who I spoke to that's watched it, they've said, because they all know Ricky is the fighter, don't they? But that just shows you everything else about him, as a person, why he went through certain things and how he overcome him to be where he is now. Getting back in the ring for his exhibition and that, I think that helped him, didn't it? And then he's just kept on top of that now.
It was nice to see he did a Q&A afterwards and addressed the whole audience, which was made up of an awful lot of people that he knew, and people from the boxing world, and people that perhaps didn't know what he'd gone through, leading up to how he is now. And he was very open and honest, and the thing that I got from it was, anybody that's got a problem with mental health or feeling unwell, just talk to someone.
Yeah, I think that's what Ricky always says, innit? And if someone that's a well-known person like Ricky says, go and speak to someone, then I think it'll help a lot more people in normal life, won't it? Because I think people hold stuff in, and that can affect some people, can't it? So when they go and speak to people, it can help them.
It was good to see the whole gym out there supporting Ricky, and we met a couple of your sponsors actually. They're cracking lads, really into their boxing. Give them a little plug.
Yeah, Premier Roofing. Yeah, the top lads, them too. Really helps, when you're getting sponsors early on in your career, and just helps with everything really. Make sure you can train full time, and obviously it'd be good to have him down at a few of my fights and stuff. I know they're based in Birmingham, but they were saying they'll hopefully try and get down to some. So yeah.
Well, you've got, obviously friends, family, sponsors. Without all those guys and their support, you wouldn't be able to do it at this level. So just give them a big shout out.
Yeah, well, I've got like national football trials, Gladstone grooming, made in Manchester. So all of them, they all help. Do you know what I mean? And for me, it's just about like getting their business out there as much as I can on the smaller stage, and then once I build up, bring them all with me.
That's the way to do it, isn't it? Well, listen, it's great to see you as always, mate. It's been really nice seeing you training, and you're on the form of your life at the moment in professional ranks, certainly I can see. We're looking forward to the fight next Saturday. Is there any tickets left? Can anyone get any tickets?
Yeah, I've still got a few general and some ringside left. I'll have them for the next few days, so anyone who's not grabbed any yet, just get in touch and I'll get them sorted for you over the weekend.
Listen, Jack, really good to see you, mate. Nice to see the effort you're putting in, and we're looking forward to that fight on Saturday.
Cheers, nice and Jennifer.